And all aboard. Sorry for the delay here. I'm actually trying to make certain everything was working on the blind man's monitor because, frankly, I'm having one of those days where I needed the big monitor. So I went out in the living room. And unfortunately, that's going to mean slight changes as I slowly optimize my setup. It's going to be one corner of the screen I ain't going to be able to see, but oh well. Okay, change that a little bit more there. There we go. Much easier to read, much easier to see. So we are looking pretty good on our game. Everything is set up nice. Pretty good, pretty good. We were working the Remus line, and it's time to go to see where those obsolete trains are at. And I sent a Remus to the... Didn't we? Oh yeah, that's right. We retired the Remus 2. So we're going to take Remus 2 Collier, come into this line, highlight him. We're not going to be running a separate line on this any longer. Gonna go with a longer, bigger train. Why? Less maintenance long term. 2 trains versus 1. We don't really have enough to keep 2 trains going. We're finding that out. Also, down the road, we'll be able to start removing some of that infrastructure. Now, the good news is we had already consolidated the line down so that they both use the same pathway in and out. And this is the next step, is places where I have trains that just are not functioning. And as we have a drag race between the geese and the train, which the train's going to win, or the ducks, I should say. It doesn't let you see the ducks. We're now doing a pretty good loadout, and I think with this change, it all comes down to what can we do? What can we do to take and produce more and more? And what is it that needs to be produced more? So, first thing to do, let's look at the cement mill. And we have industrial buildings from the community beginning to run up against the cement mill too. All right, looking at the cement mill, we've got 4 suppliers: Forgotten Sea Limestone, World's Edge Carbons, Angry Aggregates, and the High Ridge Coal Pit, all firing down here. And it's time to take a look at our connections. So we have the Remus rocker. Running from the coaling station down to here. He's running on at least something somewhat modern, so we're going to leave him go. Looking pretty good on everything else here, but it's time to see, by going into goods, which items of the stone and the coal that we are getting in we need or we don't need. And why do I say that? Well, you know, we've got the aggregates, we got that, we got the coal coming in. This is doing good to take and make the cement. But for some reason or another, we're not getting enough from the quarries, I think. So looking at the quarries, First, let's look at storage. No, there's stored. So why aren't we producing more cement? Produced. And we're flatlined on our production despite having goods. Why are we flatlined on production? What's our electricity boost? We got the electricity in. Passengers doesn't boost us, but it would be nice to be able to get 260 passengers into this for the workers. And we've got the train and the bus routes. So what is it doing? Passengers arrived is good. So it's got to be at the other end. So who do we supply to? The concrete mix factory, Burning Pine cinder blocks, cinder bricks. Let's go to Burning Pine and see what they think. And the cement mill is the kill. Zero production. Again, let's look at our goods. What's our storage on everything? Sand. 453. That might be the issue. 452 in stone. Cement. 424. Production's still there. Is it the stones? No, 184. That's not even a full train load. Well, because I think it's 224 train load on that guy. We're getting our workers, right? And again, you notice we're no longer getting the passenger boost. I wonder if there's a point in time where the passenger boost ends and the electricity boost takes over, because the max electricity is now 150% where it was 50. He arrives. Yeah, it is all over. Is it our departure line? It is the departure line. We've jammed up the inbound with this. So if we can clear another line or a better line of this. Okay, now we know. Connections to this station, and let's just go ahead and grab our delivery vehicle so we know we're looking at the Boxarella. Cinderbrick Boxarella, let's get him going with a new line. And again, we're going to retire him out in the field. Why? I've got a pretty good idea that that is obsolete cars on that guy. Okay, so where can we get our closest dispatch? At Cement Depot. Okay. I also see another savings we're going to take here in a moment. So we're going to see what we can do by putting SDs with healthier big boxers. You know what? Let's see if this will work. It is a 4 long station. We're now going to be carrying 250 versus we were carrying times 5, 150. So this might start making a bigger dent. Get him out onto the Boxarella line, which is 55. Oh, 6. There we go. Put you out onto it. He's about to deliver and retire. And we will see next episode whether or not that closes that down a little bit. Now, the reason I'm talking about a savings, we have barns on either side and are $20 a month. It's going to cost us $1,300 to demolish this, but it will pay itself off in relatively no time. Mainly because we're going to be losing all of this and we can take out the sign. Might cause issues with dispatch in our opinion, but at the same time, we've got dispatches. It's time to start consolidating. And some of our lines need serious consolidation. Another line that needs some serious consolidation is right here. And that's the Pax Looper. And we're going to talk about what we're going to do to the Pax Looper in our next episode, this being episode 88 of How Not to Game with Kelly Jack. Welcome aboard to the madness, and we're going to do a straightening, better curve here, eliminate the 3 curves and make it into 1, as well as we're going to look into tunneling out here to come up and do the bridge over. Or should we just tunnel through and bridge the roads over all the tracks here? I'm seriously considering doing the tunnel all the way through and bridging the tracks. We'll see. That's next episode.